This was an incredibly brutal murder. Who on earth would break into a convent and do this to a nun? Sister Tadea Benz had internal and external trauma. It was clear that she had been sexually assaulted. I've even seen it described as her experiencing a very, very forcible rape, which is just devastating. She had stab wounds all the way from her left upper thigh to her neck, so like all the way up her body. She had been mutilated. There were different abrasions and things on her neck that were indicative of strangulation, which ultimately ended up being found as her cause of death. She also had what was described in the autopsy as, quote, knuckle marks on her head, as if someone had repeatedly hit her. Her left eye was black, and she had been mutilated with the knife. And police did manage, thankfully, to gather quite a few bits of evidence from the crime scene, from around the convent, and then ultimately from Sister Benz's body. A 17-year-old, tall, lanky boy named Johnny Frank Garrett. Now, he had had a handful of run-ins with the law before, nothing ridiculous. I think it was like a few thefts and then vandalism, nothing violent or anything like that. Because he's had a criminal record before, we have his fingerprints. Let's match them to the fingerprint found on the headboard of Sister Benz's bed and the knife that was found under her bed that they believed was the potential murder weapon. And sure enough, it is a hit. Police in Amarillo had arrested the person they believed to be responsible for the murder of Sister Tadea Benz.